Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Vedant. Your screen is not very clear.
Sir,
Uh,
my camera has some issues, sir.
okay, no problems, no problem. But your smiling face is visible to us, so don't
Thank,
worry.
thank you, sir.
So first of all, congratulations for your successful completing the two steps, the preliminary and the main exam. And now
Thank you,
you
sir.
are very well placed to clear the civil services. Now, I can see Vedant, to begin with, your name is also attractive because they may ask you what is Vedant. So you should know what is Vedant. You know what
Yes,
is
sir.
Ved? Eh?
Yes, sir. I have made some short notes on my meaning of my name, sir.
Uh-huh. So that is, so tell me what is Vedant?
Sir, Vedant is a philosophy that is envisioned and in the all the four Vedas, all the four Vedas, and the philosophy talks about the uh, final hurdle of the life, that is attaining salvation. In our Sanskrit word, it is a moksha. So that whole philosophy is covered under the Vedantic philosophy.
Okay, now that is not good enough. You should say Vedant is the culmination of the Vedic knowledge, which
Okay.
actually appears in the Upanishads, which is actually called Vedant. Vedant is not a philosophy, it's knowledge. There's a difference between the Western world philosophy and our Shab. We call it darshan.
Okay.
Darshan is not philosophy. Darshan is the thing which has been realized. It
Yes.
has been seen. Darshan meant to see. So you should say there's a culmination of knowledge which is enshrined in the Upanishads and which is
Okay, sir.
called Vedant. Okay, the last part of Vedas.
Yes.
Now, you come from Maharashtra. Elections in Maharashtra just happened. Results came out. They may ask you about all these permutation combinations of Mahayuti and Mahavikas Agadi.
Okay, sir.
All these, the political combinations. So you should learn about that little bit. Prepare
Yes, sir.
yourself. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Because this is very fractured politics there, all kinds of fracturing. And the
Yes, sir.
impact of the recent elections on Maharashtra, particularly, but also on the national politics as a whole. Now, Maharashtra is also the financial capital. You are
Yes, sir.
fine. So your attention is somewhere else.
Sir, I'm noting down the points, sir.
Yeah, okay. So it's also a financial capital. So you should know about that.
Yes.
And also our what you call stock exchange is located there.
Yes.
So a little bit on the financial side of the country. Then related to that is, the Maharashtra is known for farmer suicide.
Yes, sir.
So that is a major issue. Why in such a rich state, which is number one in terms of industries and financial, contribution to the country, why so many farmers commit suicide?
Yes, sir.
So that you should prepare. In the state of Maharashtra, you have many World Heritage sites. So
Yes,
prepare
sir.
about your state, its history, culture, economy, politics. That is one part.
Yes, sir.
Nanded, it has some specific significance, this town, Nanded district.
Yes, sir.
So prepare that also. I don't know about that, but if it is something specific, please prepare that. Okay.
Sir, in Nanded we have Guru Gobind Guru Gobind Singh's Gurudwara. So
Okay.
should have prepared in detail about the should have in about that the
You
Panchatats
see,
of the
if you mention
Sikhism.
that, then you should be ready to answer about Guru Gobind Singh and his role in the history. So
Okay, sir.
either you don't mention, if you mention, then you should prepare that also. So they might ask you Who was Guru Gobind Singh? What was his role?
Yes.
Why do we remember him? Okay.
Yes.
So if you mention, then you have to prepare that also.
Yes.
Always remember in interview, if you use a particular vocabulary or word or name, they might ask you a question on that, then you should be ready to answer. Hmm?
Yes.
Remember that. So either you don't use that if you don't know about it, but
Yes.
if you know about it, then use it and take advantage of it.
Yes.
Okay. Now you come from OBC. The
Yes,
reservation
sir.
has been a big issue in the country. In the recent election, also, this was an issue. So, if there's anything come up on that, you should be ready to answer because,
Yes, sir.
these people who have been oppressed for centuries, they need some support and they
Yes.
need to come up with the rest of the country, socially as well as economically. Hmm? Okay.
Yes.
So, that is another part. Now, let me see your educational background. Your optional is political science and international relations.
Yes, sir.
Now, this is a vast subject. I'm sure you would have prepared yourself. If I ask you who was Kautilya, you can give an answer, I suppose.
Yes, sir.
Eh?
Yes, sir.
What was his role? What are what is the book he wrote? What is the name of that book?
Sir, Kautilya wrote Arthashastra.
Uh,
It is regarded as the oldest geopolitical book. Uh, the, the major discipline of international relations only started in the 20th century, but the knowledge about the relations between the state long existed in the ancient India, which has been summarized in the Kautilya's book.
Very good, very good. So he also talks about what we call, various organs of the state.
Yes, sir.
You know that?
Yes, sir.
Saptang theory.
Saptanga theory.
Saptang. uh,
Yes, sir.
yeah. So read about that. Kautilya about Machiavelli. Machiavelli is the western part. And who are the other political thinkers in India in the recent years? So
Okay, sir.
eh, Ambedkar is one of them. Also, Mahatma Gandhi is another one. Hmm?
Yes, sir.
So international relations is also a very big subject. And the recent
Yes.
events in Bangladesh, in how the whole government was overthrown, in
Yes.
Syria, the ongoing conflict in Ukraine, impact of Trump's victory in US,
Yes.
all these you have to prepare the current events. So
Yes.
on the current events, I will recommend you to make a list of 20, 30 subjects and prepare half page or one page on each one of them.
Okay, sir.
When you read newspapers, some of these current issues will come to your notice. And when you think this is important, note it down and then prepare about one page on that particular subject. Okay?
Yes, sir.
That will clarify your thought process. Write it down. Don't only
Yes,
think.
sir.
When you write down, then the things becomes clearer. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Now, let me see you are a computer engineer. You passed out in 19. After that, what did you do?
Sir, in initial years, I was preparing for the civil services,
Uh,
and as my option is political science, in 2022, I took admission for a master's in arts in political science from Delhi University.
okay, so now this is a gap you have to fill up. This is a 5 year period, 19 to 24.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so they will ask you why are you spending so many, you know, years of your prime age just to prepare for civil service? What is this motivating you? Why
Okay.
didn't you start working in the computer science where you have done computer engineering? You could have joined a job there, taken a job in computer engineering. Why not? So you have
Okay.
to prepare a good answer for that.
Okay, sir.
So, what is it pushing you to join the civil service, despite you have good qualification in computer engineering and so many years you are spending this.
Okay, sir.
So be prepared for that. This is the first interview time you have taken
Mm,
interview before.
yes, sir. I have appeared in 2022, sir.
22. How many marks you scored that time?
Sir, I scored 165.
It is not bad, but you have to cross 180.
Yes, sir.
This time you have to focus, make a determination that I have to cross 180.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
Coming from OBC, coming from your background, you are a very good candidate.
Yes.
Okay? Prepare yourself well on the subjects which we are discussing now. That will give
Yes.
you a good grounding. Okay, now let me see your cadre preferences are what? It's not here.
Sir, they are in DAF too, sir. I have.
Uh, okay, let me see that. Cadre preference and service preferences. Okay, this is also here. You played football, HIIT workout. What does that mean?
Sir, it is a high intensity interval training. In a short period of time, we focus on more focus is emphasized on uh, intense training followed by a short 20 to 30
On
seconds
that,
break.
they might ask you what is HIIT workout, and
Yes,
then
sir.
they can ask you what are the different types of workouts. This
Okay,
is
sir.
high intensity, there could be some other low intensity. eh? So you work that out. You have been basically in football also, so something to do with football,
Yes.
FIFA, eh? The
Yes, sir.
international system of football, why India is not doing so well in football.
Yes, sir.
You can prepare something on that also. Uh, Chief Executive Officer in Enthusia. What is that?
Sir, Enthusia was a college festival. It is a sports festival in my college.
Okay. So that is then related to sports.
Yes, sir. Organizing various
Ah,
events in sports.
so sports basically, then managed marathon. So basically, sports has been your forte.
Yes,
So
sir.
prepare something on sports. It can be other sports also apart from what you have done. It could be cricket, it could be hockey, it could be football, it could be our performance in Olympics, it could be our performance in Paralympics. So prepare on that, how we
Yes, sir.
performed, and
Yes, sir.
that would be because that will be now Uttar Pradesh is your first choice.
Sir, my home state is Maharashtra.
Okay.
Maharashtra is my home first choice.
First choice, okay. Uttar Pradesh is also zone 2, okay, zone 3 first choice. Yeah. So
Yes, sir.
Maharashtra is your first choice. That then they will not ask you any question on this because it's a natural choice.
Yes,
You
sir.
are asking your own state, so it's a natural choice. Now your service preferences are also quite natural, so they may not ask you many questions on that. So just to summarize, going back, your own state, Maharashtra, you have to
Yes,
prepare very well.
yes,
Politics, economics, financial thing, farmers' issues, agricultural issues, and
yes, sir.
your hometown mandate in case you want to refer anything there. Then concerning your computer engineering background and civil services, why you want to come, what is the reason, you have to prepare a very good answer to that. And sports, which is your forte, where you have
Yes,
done many things there also you have to ask yourself what can be the questions on
yes,
different sports. And the most important thing is make a list of important current issues, 30, 40, and make a short write-up on each one of them based on your daily reading of newspapers and magazines.
Yes.
Okay, you should prepare on that. And these things which you have mentioned in your interest, HIIT workout, you should know about that.
Yes.
Then, of course, they can ask you anything. Interview is not restricted. But
Yes.
these are some of the principal issues which will be covered. Then international relations and political science is your optional. Some issues will come up, some questions will come up on that. So
Yes.
this is your, canvas on which you have to work to
Yes.
begin with. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And now my colleague Amreshji will, add to that. He will further give you some suggestions to improve your performance. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Vedant, first of all, congratulations to you
Thank you,
for
sir.
clearing 2 steps of the examination. Okay, so you prepare for Nanded and Guru Gobind Singh Gurudwara. You get some information about that. Okay, it is
Yes.
very famous. Okay, uh, you be prepared for farmer-related issues concerns in Maharashtra. Okay,
Yes.
already sir has highlighted. Okay, and in your DAF, there are not so many details. Maybe board can ask any questions at their own choices. Okay, because in your DAF, many things are like, it is looking a bit blank. Okay, so you be ready to answer those queries, and those queries mostly would be like with respect to current affairs, day-to-day
Okay.
things are happening. Okay, so as sir has suggested that please be prepared for recent news and like keep some notes on onto that. Okay, that is important. That will help you. Okay,
Okay.
and uh, like your sports, workout. So these things are mentioned there. So maybe questions can be asked from there. Okay. That is the
Yes.
thing. Your interview will be short, but I would request frame your answers logically and apply those words so that it can be like not very short. Okay. It should be
Yes.
like people should take interest asking queries to you.
Yes.
So, and you have to do it logically. Okay. So, okay, Vedant, this was from my side. Okay. And your strength is the way you present your answer. So please keep it up and prepare well according to your DF and other scenarios.
Yes. Thank you, sir.
Vedant, you will do very well. You have good strength. You have already experienced interview in the past. And based on that experience, improve yourself. Uh, Two, three things I would like to mention here. One is be natural, don't have any fear of any nature.
Yes.
Be absolutely natural. Listen to the question carefully. Formulate your answer. Take a few seconds if you want, but make an impactful answer
Yes.
with good wordings so that it makes an impact. You have already secured 165, now you have to cross 180.
Yes.
So that should be your approach. And as I told you, current issues you have to concentrate fully. In
Yes.
addition to Maharashtra, in addition to computer engineering, in addition to your sports background and all that. Okay?
Yes. Yes, sir.
And so prepare on those things. If you have any query, any question, tell us now.
Sir, I only have one question. Sir, my actual date of interview is on 16th of Jan.
Okay.
So, how many mocks should I attend? Like, I was planning on giving 3 to 4.
Absolutely good idea. Don't more, not more than three. I tell you why. Because you see, every board is subjective. The people
Yes.
sitting in the board, they have their own personal opinion based on their experiences.
Yes, sir.
So sometimes the opinions could be contradictory,
Yes.
and then that can confuse you. So you don't take more than 3 or 4. That is absolutely the right decision you have taken.
Yes.
And you have very short period of time also, because you are in the first batch itself. So
Yes.
that would be ideal.
Yes.
And you come from OBC background, uh, that's a big strength, because your knowledge is good. You are able to present yourself properly. You will be in with good marks.
Yes. Thank you,
So
sir.
yeah. So we wish you good luck. You will do very well, and we want to see your name in the final list.
Yes.
Hmm?
Sure.
Prepare on Vedant also.
Yes.
Okay.
I will try to present it better.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Any more question?
No, sir. No more.
Okay. So good luck. All the best.
Thank
All
you,
the
sir.
best, Vedant.